In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to actually fix campaigns and why they're actually not working for you. Now, I talk a lot about the offer because the offer really is king. A great offer can make or break your campaign. A great offer can be the difference between a 30 to 50% lower cost per lead and lower cost per acquisition and higher conversions. However, this other thing that I'm going to show you is something that I see in 9 out of 10 accounts, and it's something that's very rarely spoken about. Now, this is going to be you. The reason oftentimes your ads aren't working and your ads aren't performing is because of you. You are getting in the way. You're killing ads prematurely. You're stopping campaigns that shouldn't be stopped. And this stems from a few things. Number one, a lack of understanding on how marketing really works, lack of understanding of Facebook and how Facebook marketing works, and fear of actually losing a little bit of money, fear of saying, well, I'm losing money, I'm going to stop campaigns, causing you to create new campaigns and running into the same cycle over and over. So by working out of fear, you are actually creating the thing that you're afraid of. You're actually losing money. And I'm going to walk you through how to actually fix these things and what numbers to look at so that you know when and when not to touch campaigns. So what you're looking at here on this screen are 4 ads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the total amount of leads that these ads have generated is 78 leads at about $12.58 per lead. Each one of these ads is at KPI, which means that they are performing at KPI or better. They're being profitable, and my cost per lead is manageable to an extent that I can continue to grow this. But what I want to show you is how we got there so that you understand how to properly optimize and touch campaigns. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to filter these ads from the very first week. Now, they started April 8th, and I'm going to go from April 8th through April 15th so you guys can see what's happening here. So the very first week these ads were live, only 2 ads delivered results. Ad number 1 delivered results, 2 results at $22 per lead, and ad number 3, 1 result at $18 per lead. Now, if you look at this bottom number, we've got 3 leads here, and the total cost per lead is $53. Somebody would say this is astronomical, it's not good, and they panic. Now, if you look at ad number 2, $54 and 0 leads, 0 results. What happens 9 times out of 10 from you is that you will go and you will shut ad number 2 off. You'll look at this and you'll say, oh man, I burned $57 or $54. And before I burn another $54, I'm going to shut this one off because it's not working. And then you look at ad number 4 and you say, oh, this one's $41 and it hasn't delivered a lead yet. So before I burn another $80, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. What you're doing is actually working from fear, and you're hindering your campaign. Then what you do is you create another ad or another set of ads, and you do the exact same thing over and over. You wait a week, no results, you stop, and you continue to do it over and over. All this time, you're not getting your $50 back, you're not getting your $40 back, and you spend hundreds if not thousands of dollars with 0 results to show for. Some of you may even go as far as to hire 1, 2, maybe you're even on your 3rd marketing agency, and you're saying, well, they're not delivering results, and you're seeing this pattern over and over again, and that's because you don't know what you're doing and you don't know what you're looking at. So let me show you how to actually fix this so that you see results. There are benchmark metrics that need to be met, things that have to be met before you can even touch a campaign, period. No ifs, ands, or buts around this. If these numbers are not met per campaign, per ad set, then you do not have enough data to optimize. Now, before I tell you what those numbers are, I'm going to tell you how the machine works. Facebook is a data-hungry machine. The more information it has, the more it can allocate your ad and know exactly which people it's going to be placing your ad in front of to deliver those results. If you stop your ad before Facebook has enough data to do that, you're literally not allowing the machine to actually work for you and in your favor. So let's look at number 1. What metrics do you need to look at? Reach. You need to reach at least 4,000 people or 4,000 accounts per campaign, per ad set, or per creative, or per ad. See this total? It says 4,000. That does not count. It's got to be each one that you're running. Okay, 4,000 people reached, and not or, and you need to reach at the very least, or you need to have at the very least 5,000 to 8,000 impressions. When you have that, then you have enough data to look and evaluate that ad to see if it's working or if it's not working, or to see what needs to be changed, which is what you're hoping to do. You're hoping to learn from that so you can make better decisions. Now, you look at these reach. Just a short few months ago, this reach had to be lower. Just a short few months ago, the benchmark number that we were looking at was between 1,000 and 2,000 accounts reached and 2,000 to 4,000 impressions. But since we were in hundreds of campaigns, we're starting to notice, or as of about 3 months ago, that there's been an uptick in the amount of information or the data that we need. So now we need to reach at least 4,000 people, and we need to have that ad set reach at the very least or have 5,000 to 8,000 impressions. So let's look at these. None of these ads have any or even close to that metric to be able to determine whether they're going to be profitable or not. So do not kill the ones that have zero results just simply because it's week 1. Let's go now and add an additional week. Here's April 8th through April 22nd is going to be week 2 of these ads running. So 2 weeks. So I'm going to update this. Now I'm going to show you something that you'll notice on ad number 2. This is the ad that didn't perform well the first week. The ad that most of you, 9 out of 10 of you, would have stopped. You would have killed it because you said, I spent $54. Now I'm in panic mode because my $54 are gone. I'm going to stop this ad and create another one. Here's what happened. Look at this ad. It's generated 16 leads on week number 2 at $13.08 per lead. All right. This could very well be your most profitable campaign, your most profitable ad, and you were going to kill it prematurely because of fear and your lack of understanding. Now, let's take a look at this reach column. None of the other ads have reached 4,000 impressions, or I'm sorry, 4,000 have reached 4,000 people. And this one, not only did it reach 4,000 people, but it also reached our threshold of impressions between 5,000 and 8,000 impressions. So this ad right now is rocking and rolling. And let's look at ad number 1, 4 leads at $18 per lead. Still not bad within KPI, but we're not even close to 4,000 reach. Look at ad number 3, 1 lead, $37. One could say, well, ad number 3, $37, that's high, I want to kill it. But why would you kill it when you haven't even reached the 4,000 impressions? This means that you're going to be spending money. All right. Stop focusing on the money that you're spending here, and instead focus on the cost per result and profitability. Let's say you spend this money, $388, but out of these you have one job and your average service is $6,000. Well, guess what? You spend $388 to make $6,000. All right. Let's look at the last one, because this one most people would say, I'm going to kill it because there's no results and it's week number 2. No, you can't touch it, not unless you have 4,000 people reach. If you touch it before this benchmark, you're going to enter this perpetual cycle of starting ads. They're not going to deliver results for you. You're going to kill them. You're going to spend $20 here, $30 there, $50 here. Before you know it, you've spent thousands with zero to show for. You may even be on your second or third or fourth marketing agency, and they may not know how to optimize things. They may not know about this, and you'll see the same pattern over and over again, right? So let's go here and let's add another week. So now we're from the 8th to the 29th. That's 3 weeks in a row. Let's look at this. Number 1, we're starting to getting close to that 4,000. Okay, 9 leads at $9.97. 35 leads on the one that you were going to initially kill is your most profitable one, right? 35 leads at $11 per lead, and you've already reached 10,000 people and you have 15,000 impressions. Number 3, 2 leads. Okay, we went from 0 leads to 1 for 37 to 2, and now it balanced out for both those leads for $23, and we're not close to our benchmark yet. And the last one, 1 lead, and it cost us $99 per lead. Now you could say, well, this one's terrible, I'm going to shut it off before I burn any more money. But we don't have enough data to make that decision yet. In fact, if you look at the bottom line, we show that all of these combined, even with this high one right here, has been 47 leads at $13 per lead. So still within KPI. Let's go back now in here and let's add another week. So we're at the 8th all the way to the 6th, right? So now we're running more or less about a month of this, four weeks, right? So here we go. We reached 4,000 people and 5,000 impressions on this one. 10 leads, $12. It's starting to, Facebook started to deliver this to the right people. Okay, 49 on this one, $11 per lead. Now look at the third one, okay? 4 leads at $15.96 per lead. We're still not close to that. Now let's look at the last one. 3,100 people reached and 120. Ooh, seems high, right? The typical business owner goes into a panic mode here and says, $120, oh my God, I just paid $120 per lead, blah, 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 blah. And they end up killing it and they end up getting in their own way. But you're not going to do that because now you're smart enough to know what you need to look for and how to get out of your own way. So have you reached 4,000 people and 5,000 impressions? Nope. So guess what? Don't touch it. Now let's go in here and let's take a look at the 8th, and we'll just do through the 17th, which is a month and a week or something like that. Let's look at that. Very first ad, we reached 4,000 people, 6,000 impressions, 10 leads within KPI. We reached 57 leads, 15,000 people, $10 within KPI. Ad number 3, 4 leads. Haven't reached those people yet, but we're at $22 per lead, still within KPI. We've reached 5,000. Okay. The last one, number 4, the one that you've been stressing about the entire time. Okay. 7 leads. That means 6 leads came in towards the end of, or towards the 4th week of this campaign, at $21 per lead. The one that you were going to kill, is turning out to be very profitable, and we haven't hit 4,000 reach yet. So 4,000 reach, and we just barely hit 5,000 impressions, but we need to hit 4,000 people at least to know what's going on. Now, if you look at this bottom number here, 78 leads for $12.58 per lead. Okay, now you know how this works. And why did this last one start to take off? Have we changed anything? Did we kill it and started a new one? Did we change creatives? Did we change offers? No, we did absolutely nothing to it. We simply understand how Facebook marketing works. Facebook needs the data for each one of these campaigns and each one of these ads so that it knows where it needs to deliver your ad, okay? Until you hit that metric, Facebook doesn't know who's gonna be clicking or not. Even during the first 2 or 3 weeks, it was still trying to figure out where the best spot was gonna be for you. And because you didn't kill it, it kept going and it finally clicked and figured it out. Now, it seems to be figuring it out roughly when you reach 4,000 people or when you hit 5,000 to 8,000 impressions, and that's usually the threshold that we use for local service ads. The mistake that most people make is that they kill that ad prematurely, and then they end up in this cycle of building new campaigns, and they never let them come to fruition. In fact, if you go back and look at your ad account, you're probably going to notice a pattern of other ads that haven't performed for you, where you've stopped those ads and you haven't reached nearly 4,000 people, and now you understand why those campaigns didn't work and they burned $20 to $30 here and there. That's a sure way to lose your shirt on Facebook because you don't understand it. So now that you know this, get out of your own way, okay? Take a little bit of time to understand, number one, how marketing works. That marketing takes time, and everything takes time to optimize. These platforms are data-hungry machines, and the more data you allow them to have, the longer your campaigns are running, the better the results are going to be for you in the long run, and things always seem to balance themselves out. And number 3, stop operating from fear. You're going to end up losing the money. You're going to end up losing more money when you operate from fear by saying, oh, I spent $100 here and I stopped it. Instead, understand your numbers and work from a profitability mindset, okay? If you generate leads at $25 per lead and you generated 10, and your average service is $5,000, $6,000, and you've closed 2 of those leads, then you're running a very profitable campaign. It doesn't matter if those leads are $3. You don't need them to be $3. You're being profitable. Okay, so hopefully this helps. Go back, take a look at what you got going on, and don't make the same mistake again.